Have my lovely spectators, Dee Dee here with some stuff. Just received my package from Eyescream Beauty. Look at that, so sparkly. So I'm assuming that it's in this bag because I do get the box because they're conscientious of the weather, and it's been kind of rainy off and on for the past few days. So I'm not mad at that. This is actually a pretty good thing for their company to do. I'm gonna save part of this bag for my crafty hobbies, so I just want to get this sticky part out of my way. But anyway, so let's see what we got inside. I'm gonna take everything out over here so I can see it, and we're going to look at what's in here. So excuse me, the usual, the thank you. You're talking about what you're getting in the box. Today is May's box, which is Legends Blossom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 items will be coming in here. I'll leave that there. So first item I'm just gonna grab. This is a glowing lip oil. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so it's a nudie color. Let's take a look at the doe foot. Peachy color. Oof. Nice big doe foot. Nice smell. Let's wipe the lips and put some on. Okay. Thick. One swipe on the bottom lip. Smushing it, and it really covers everything. Not sticky at all. So nice. Does this have a color name? So hydrating ultra shine lip oil from Illuminati, and mauve is the color. Okay, so we're going to put that there since I used it, and throw out the packaging so I know I used it. All right, we have another item here called excuse me, Appeal Hydrating Eyeshadow Primer. Gently blend the primer into eyelid and allow to dry. Apply your eyeshadow atop the primer to create long-lasting, vibrant results. All right, this just came out and it was already loose. I like a primer. Let's see here on my eyes. Okay, it's starting to come out with a little bit of pressure. Sorry, you're not nothing. And then you can just, now that's comes out liquidy. Looked like it was going to be creamy. Doesn't really have any kind of smell. We're going to see how long it takes to dry down. If it dries down, wait, nope, used it to keep the box out. Okay. Okay, the next thing is in a little plastic. This is from Ofra. I think we had a choice this time, so that we could choose between a blush and a bronzer, blush trio. So I picked this one, Pressed Powder Trio, California Dream. So everything is very sparkly. So let's take a little swatch. This, and this. And we're going to put it here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so still on my fingertips. Does it reflect? I didn't mean to give you the finger. Does it reflect there? Yeah, it's good. That still looks like it's wet. I don't know, like I'm older to have like sparkly cheeks. May not be the thing. But hey, we'll try it. In worst case scenario, you know, blushes and stuff like this can be used as highlighters. Okay, now we have something called Chantico Beauty. There's a bunch of ingredients, but it doesn't really say what it is. So let's take a look. Ooh, pretty. Chantico Beauty. I think this is loose pigment. Oh my god, yes. I didn't even have to open it. Look at it. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna put this bad, well, now I gotta show it to you. You know, This is my crafty desk. Yeah, so it has a little spot. So look, wow, that's really talking about sparkle. Anyway, so really pretty iridescent, very shiny. Like this is a night on the town kind of thing. Since I didn't open it, and I'm just taking the residue, I'm gonna leave it in the box just so I know that it really hasn't been touched. This is still a little bit on the oily side in terms of a primer, so don't know about that. Okay. Before we go into the last few things, let's go over some pricing that I haven't really been telling you. So the Mauve Lip Oil by Illuminati, this guy here, is saying that it's a retail of $21. The Loose Duochrome Pigment by Chantico, which is a little square box here, cube, that is, says it retails for $15. The Hydrating Eyeshadow Primer by this one, by Appeal, is $21. And the Choice, so this is the California Dream, and this is from Ofra, and this is a $35 retail value. I just repositioned my camera, so I'm sorry if I'm kind of high. So this is California Dream Bronzer Blush Compact, includes a matte bronzer. So yeah, there's nothing matte in here. Shimmer bronzer and bright in the face, and then a flush blush to flush the cheeks. So yeah, the other one was all 3 highlighters or all-in-one highlighter, so I decided to take the one that would have more options. But I don't know, this matte being in here with this, maybe that's what it is, just picking up stuff. Okay, that said, there are 2 of these. Micro Precise Brow Pencil, 02 by Base Blue, and then Micro Precise Brow Pencil 01. Okay, so are there any colors? So let's take a look what they look like in terms of the colors. So this is the first guy. This is like, it felt like it was like almost like it was bent. Okay, so this is one of those brow pencils that's got that triangular shape. It's looking kind of grayish already. So I don't know. Is this black maybe? This is the 01. Yes, it's probably black. Has a spoolie on here. Spoolie's nice and soft, relatively speaking. You can bend it to help you shape it out. So that's the first brow pencil. So a nice soft black. And then I'm assuming that this guy number 2 is going to be brown. So that's cool. You get both colors. You get choices if you can't use both colors. And again, we're going to use that, take that pencil out. Okay, and there's the other color. So you get 2, so they're putting them as one item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're getting 2 of these listed as one under one thing, and they're supposedly $10 each. So hey, not bad. Okay, so that's the bonus. These 2 are the bonuses. So now the last item is a palette, because you always get a palette. And this guy is, whoa, this is sparkly. Let me take off the plastic. So the plastic has the list of ingredients. There are numbers here, but I don't see, they're telling me certain things are certain numbers. I'm not sure. So, warning, discontinue if irritation occurs, not tested on animals. So cruelty-free, 24 months, recyclable, and whatever this little dude means, recyclable, I guess. Alright, and then there's this little thing here. So, the legend. Now let's see, is this something? Isn't that so beautiful? Ooh, Chale. Beauty Creations. Okay, so it's a little bit. There we go. So, nice size pan, nothing too crazy. Quite a number of shadows. I cannot, these look like pressed glitters. I cannot swatch them all, so let's clean my fingers off of my shirt, and let's pick 4 things to swatch. So let's swatch a matte. Let's see. What color? So this matte here and this black matte here have the little sparkles in them. These are all clear of sparkle. And then these guys, I think they have offshoot residue. So I'm going to swatch the dark purple with the sparkle in it, right? So that's the color right there. I'm gonna swatch the, what is this? Oh, a little mish, whatever. Let me swatch the purple, that is the metallic. So you got those two. Let me swatch a matte. Let's swatch this matte down here with the heart for like a brown color. And then this guy looks interesting, but kind of, well, let me, yeah, this is definitely a pressed glitter. And yeah, I'm not sure if this guy, reading to me like he might be a duochrome. I'm not sure. All right, let's put these on some skin. So this is the pressed glitter. Oh my god, so chunky. You could feel it scraping against my skin. Look at this. I don't know. This is the brown color. Not bad. I wish it would transfer a little better. I mean, there's more pigment on my finger than transferred over. This is the metallic. That came off nice and smooth. And this is the one with the little sprinkles in it. It's a little patchy. But again, I'm trying to do it on my skin. And then this is that one that I was questioning. I don't think it's a duochrome, but you know. So anyway, so those are the different ones that are in the palette. So not bad, except for this glitter. Ugh. Anyway, so this guy is, what does it say here? This guy supposedly retails for $21. So, oh, legends. So this palette is inspired by the queen of Tejano music, Selena Quintanilla. The 35 shade palette is packed with bold matters, dazzling shimmers, glitters, yes, warm and cool tones. Oops, I hit the camera. I can see that. I honestly, now that I know that it's for Selena, this I can totally see, because this was her vibe. Like, I remember her when I was younger, before her passing, that, you know, this is kind of like what her jam was. And I believe, I think this year is an anniversary of her passing. I say passing, but we all know, if you don't know the story, you can look it up. But it was not, it was so sad. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what this is about. I'm gonna put it back so that it won't flap open. But yeah, so here's this month's my May box, and there we go, Ice Cream Beauty. And I think it's a good balance for your money. I think the box is about $30. They might have raised their prices. I'm not 100% sure. I did the 6 months so that I can get a little bit of a discount, and I used Just Ann, her code, for a little bit of a discount there. So I mean, things are changing, the tariffs and everything like that. But anyway, if you got this box and we got exactly the same thing, leave me a comment below. If you want to come back whenever I get some more goodies, that'd be cool too. So subscribe. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little preview of what was in this box, and that you'll come back and visit again sometime. So until then, ciao, ciao. Bye.